Yo, what is going on, guys? So it turns out women do, in fact, need men, not because they care, not because they're looking for someone to love or to raise a family with, but because life and bills are getting damn difficult. Who could have seen that coming? Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's get right into it.
Telling me that they feel burnt out in their careers. And when somebody tells me that she's feeling burnt,
I just don't want to go to work anymore. I just don't.
I cannot do this for the rest of my life. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of being able to barely pay my bills, going into a job where I work my fucking ass off all fucking day to barely be able to pay my motherfucking bills.
So, guys, here we have the speech, right? She cannot do it for the rest of her life. Things are very difficult, so on and so forth. And the translation usually becomes, I need a man to pay for my crap and look after me. This is usually the sequel to these sorts of videos.
Has anybody else thought about the fact that women fought for our rights to work, and then the government took that and was like, hey, let's make living by yourself impossible, so you still have to depend on a man or a partner to have the two incomes if you don't want to go out of your way to get 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever. They took that. Yeah, let's find another way to fuck women over. I cannot be the only one to peep this, right? Y'all peep it too. The U.S. hates women. They've always hated women. And now more than ever, we need the 2 incomes. We fought for our right to get a job, to work, to be on our own, to not have to depend on a man. And we've just come full circle with the fucking economy being the way it is.
She is so close to getting it, but just misses the mark entirely. Yes, women fought for the right to work. Now they have it. Now the labor force has doubled. And of course, we are complaining about something that was very obviously going to happen. You fought for the right to work. You are welcome. Here you are.
Guys don't have it easy. Okay, when we have that secondary conversation about whether guys have it easy or not, just remember, in order for you to relax and feel safe, you need a guy who's getting done doing all these things. That's not easy. And you know it's not easy because when you try to do it and you try to be that guy, you get burnt out. Okay, now men and women are different. Our roles are different. Guys should be able to do that. Guys who are taking care of themselves, that is their job, that is their responsibility. But then be grateful. A, recognize the difference between you and them, and B, be grateful for what they're willing to do and do something in return. Not the same stuff that they're doing, because that would be 2 men in the house and nobody needs that. But be a giver, not just a taker.
This is absolutely true, guys. In order for a woman to feel safe and protected and provided for, it relies on a man doing a lot of difficult things. And this is where the issue that men have with entitlement comes along. If you have women who are incredibly entitled, nobody is going to want to look after them, and then they end up crying and complaining about it.
The dumbest shit that women agreed upon in life, in history, is coming together and fighting for women's rights to work. That was the most dumbest decision ever. Working is slavery.
Calling the right to work the dumbest decision in history is pretty hilarious, guys, because these women are realizing they don't actually want to work anymore, right? They wanted to work, then they realized that it was difficult, and now we're back to wanting a man to look after you.
I just want to say, whoever fought for women's rights to work, count your days. I don't think the entire agenda of all women wanted this at all.
It's only 8:45 on a Wednesday, and I'm already ready to fight the woman who fought for women to work. I don't remember asking her to do that. I don't remember wanting to work. I still don't want to.
It's interesting how all these women are getting angry at other women, by the way. I don't really buy the act here. I think these women all had a hand in it. Realistically, they're all feminists. They all typically wanted to, be strong and independent. And now they've turned around and realized that being independent actually requires being independent.
I just finished my first full week at a 9-to-5 job. And I'm gonna crash out because this can't be the rest of my life. I'm just not ready. I barely lived. I feel like my life is over. I feel like my life is over. I feel like no days off. No days off. PTO? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Wait. What are you talking about? There's a limit. There's a limit to how many days off I get. What are you talking about? Stop.
1 week in, and she has already ruled out a whole working life. The cap on paid days off genuinely shocks her, and that is the funny part here. Men hit that same wall around 16, and nobody films it.
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate. So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually, I owe more than what I started off with. I owe $90,000, and I didn't even spend that much on school.
This woman sounds like an absolute catch, guys. I can't wait to, absolutely come out here and provide for that. The hilarious part here is these women will get in huge amounts of debt and then try and get a man to look after them, so the man has to take on that debt for them. At the end of the day, these women are realistically just liabilities. They thought they would be strong and independent and get a man to provide for them, but it didn't actually work out that way.
I'm so burnt out from work that even on the weekends, I do not feel like I am resting. And that's the thing. I take vacations. I have weekends off. It's not like I'm working 24 hours a day or anything like that. I have my off time. But it's not a matter of physical exhaustion. It's mental exhaustion. So even if I have time off and I'm just resting, I'm at home or whatever, I still feel like I'm not resting. So does anybody have any ideas for what to do about burnout? Because your girl is so burnt out that she's burnt to a crisp.
She admits the hours are normal and the days off are real, so the problem is a job that she does not want, not a schedule that is too heavy. Asking strangers to fix that is pretty damn hilarious.
PSA announcement, a man going to work to support his family, he is sacrificing nothing because he would still be working without a family.
Keep telling guys that they're providing does not count and watch fewer of them do it. Call the sacrifice nothing and the sacrifice will stop showing up altogether. That is how it works.
I don't understand how does a majority of people work 9-to-5 jobs their entire life. I've been at 9-to-5 for 4 months and I feel like I'm already done with that. And overall, I feel like all this 9-to-5 system is so outdated and it needed to be changed because you have no flexibility in your schedule, no autonomy. You just need to build everything around this work schedule. And then you come in on Monday, everyone is very depressed because weekend is over. Wednesday, halfway through. Thursday, we're almost there. And Friday, happy Friday, we made it. This is so terrible. It just seems like people living all the week, just waiting for this 2 days off weekend. So shit. I can't. I'm done.
4 months of office work and out comes a verdict on the entire system. What's funny to me as well, guys, is these jobs are not actually difficult, and yet the women still find the need to complain. It's not like they're bricklayers or carpenters or anything like that. They're literally sitting in offices and then they realize they don't want to work anymore.
Women are the natural leaders of this world. I don't care what any man has to say about it. Men are meant to serve. They've been leading this whole time. They've had their chance. And look where they have brought us. To fucking hell! This world that we're living in with the patriarchal society, it's gotta go. We gotta burn it all to the ground and start anew with women being the leaders of the free world. And it's happening. We are coming together. Women all over the world are creating their own little matriarchal societies and building it up more and more. Let us stand together, women, and hold ourselves up, support each other. Take care of one another, please, because this world is changing fast because of us. So find your community and be there for one another, because things are going to get really ugly before they start to get better. So buckle up, Buttercup. All hail the matriarchy.
This has to be a comedy skit or something, right? Men are meant to serve women. You have a woman here saying that women are the natural leaders of the world. Men had their chance and brought everyone to hell. You know, I question, do other women actually believe this as well? Like, really, guys, when women lead, which by the way, they don't even want to, things typically go south very damn quickly.
Like I'm in a part of my life right now where I'm tired of working on myself. Like I feel like I've spent my entire 20s trying to work on myself. Like self-development books, self-development dreams, like just like working on myself. I'm tired of that. I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of just want to be outside as much as I possibly can for the rest of my life until I'm geriatric. And then, it happens. But yeah.
I have watched many of these videos, guys, and I still don't know what the hell these women are talking about when they say, oh, they've been working on themselves. At the end of the day, the more a woman says that she's worked on herself, typically the more psychotic she actually is, in my experience.
I just don't want to go to work anymore. Like, I just don't. I have no motivation to go to work. I don't want to go to work anymore, like, for the rest of my life. Like, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of working. Sometimes I just be like, I really don't care. Like, I'll be homeless. Like, I really don't be caring. But I'm so for real. Like, I just don't want to work anymore. I'm tired. I'm just tired all the time.
So this woman has no motivation left for work, says she is tired all the time, and claims that she would rather end up homeless than keep going. Well, you know what? Things might actually turn out that way for this particular woman.
So I quit my job in January of this year because I can't work anymore. Like, I'm tired of working. I'm tired of the 9-to-5 grind. Like, it's just not for me. And I've spent my whole life saying yes to a job because of the fear of stability and I need money and I need to pay my bills. And everyone keeps saying, like, oh, like, the universe will support you. It'll just work out for you. It'll just happen. You just manifest it. And I'm just like, you're not well. So I finally took the risk and I was like, fuck it. Let me just do it. I have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose. But I did it anyways. I'm an Aries. So I did it finally after 33 years of living in that life. I did it. I paid off my rent 3 months ahead just to give myself a head start, and I just quit my job. And it is 9 months later, guys, and I have paid every bill on time. I don't know how I did it. I can't even tell you the things that have happened to assist in that and the way that I've been supported. The millisecond that I ran out of money a month ago, I get a call from the job that I left to be like, hey, we need you back temporarily because the girl you trained left. They quit on us. So now I'm back at the job that I left for security, and I'm realizing that I'm literally making less money now than I did when I left. And that's it. That's my story. I don't know. I don't even know how that happened, but it's beyond me. It's beyond my comprehension.
The story ends with her back in the job that she left and paid less for it. 3 months of rent covered in advance is the only piece of planning in the whole thing here. Calling the result beyond comprehension is pretty damn hilarious when you realize that she did this to herself.
I hate when people ask me what's my dream job. I don't have a dream job. My dream is not to go to work. Like, I never in my entire life understood that. So what's your dream job? I don't have a dream job. My dream job is to stay the fuck at home, relax, and get the fuck paid for being absolutely fucking me. That's it, that's all. Like, jobs be wanting you to have too much. Any job that requires a uniform, you can forget about it. I'm not wearing no fucking collared shirt, bitch. Especially if it's a job where I'm supposed to get my tips. How the fuck I'm gonna get my tips if you got me wearing this fucking collar, this collared fucking shirt all the way chewed the fuck up to the fucking top of the neck? Ain't nobody gonna tip me. The fuck?
Here we have another one of those clips where a woman says her dream job is to stay at home and relax. Wow, you don't say, guys. You do not say. This is what happens when these women who are strong and independent realize that they actually have to work and be independent.
If you're single and all alone, and how are you staying afloat financially? I'm underwater right now for sure. Just saying. I have cut my bills down. I have canceled my cable. I have a change jar for real backup with like $300 in quarters in my change bucket for emergency eating. Okay. We don't turn on the heater, the air conditioner. We turn all the lights off. Okay? Literally, I have menopause and I'm gonna need that AC this summer, man.
This is what a single income actually looks like once the slogans run out. Cancelling the cable and counting quarters is the whole plan that she has. She is living the exact setup other women in this video are asking to be handed.
My sister-in-law was like, just find something that you want to do. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I literally want to be at home on my farm, taking care of my house, cleaning my house, taking care of my dogs. How am I supposed to tell someone that that's what I want to do? I don't want to work. I don't want to do any kind of job. I literally don't. Like, how am I supposed to tell someone? That's what makes me happy. Not working and being at home. And I literally have to work. Oh my gosh, dude. What the fuck?
The answer to what she wants to do is nothing that pays a cent. Being home with the dogs in the house is a real preference, and someone still has to fund that. She never gets around to naming who exactly has to fund that.
I didn't realize how much of my life revolved around recovering from work. Every evening I was exhausted, every weekend was spent trying to mentally recover before Monday came back around, and honestly, I stopped building a life I enjoyed because all of my energy was going to surviving stress. That's when I started realizing I didn't just need a vacation, I needed a different way to live. Did anyone else feel their whole life started revolving around recovering from work?
Weekends spent recovering instead of living, and plenty of people know that one. But here's the thing, guys. This is exactly what these women asked for. They wanted to be strong and independent. They said they didn't need a man and that they can replace a man at the drop of a hat. And now here they are, single, independent, and very strong, it seems.
So something I have been struggling with recently as a working mom is not being able to give my kids my all when I get home from work. I work in patient care, and some days I have like 40 plus patients. So it's exhausting mentally, physically. And by the end of the day, I'm just depleted. And I have two very active young boys who want to be outside. They want to be playing, riding bikes, playing soccer, kickball, you name it. And they want me, they're doing it with them. And I want to be there with them. But some days I just really don't feel like it. And I feel bad even saying that, but it's the truth. Like I'm tired. I've already given so much of myself to all these other people throughout the day that I have so little left in me. And that just seems so unfair to them. And I know I only have short few years where they're going to be this age and they're going to want me playing with them and want me involved. So I have to remind myself of that and kind of like push through. But lately I've just been so exhausted. It's been a real struggle.
So this woman comes home physically depleted and feels as though she can't give her two young boys the energy that they actually deserve for playing and whatever the case may be. I mean, here's the obvious solution, right? Ensure that you have a father figure for your kids to begin with. You shouldn't be working as a single mother because you shouldn't be a single mother in the first place.
I hate my life. I am so tired of doing this rat race. I pretend like I have it all together, but I don't. I'm so tired of going into work, pretending like there's a purpose, but there isn't. I'm not happy with my career. I'm not happy with my relationships, friends, family. I feel so lost, and I'm looking for change.
I don't think anyone really believes these women in the first place when they say they have their life together, guys. Typically they don't. Men understand that, and men understand that if you are to involve yourself in their lives, you're going to have to absorb all of the risk for very little in return.
I'm in this car thinking to myself, I don't want to work no more. Like, I literally don't want to work anymore. I don't know who made this rule that I have to get up every day and go to work. I hate it. I hate it, y'all. I'm serious. I've been thinking about this forever, and I'm one that I don't like it. I don't like it. Certain jobs you're being abused, enslaved, and you're not getting what you want. You either getting low pay, no benefits, good benefits, low pay, or no benefits and good pay. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I just want to do my own thing. I just want to stay home and do whatever I want to do and still collect some money. Like, is that a thing?
The pay and benefits gripe is one every man in that job has made too. Then she asks if the money could just show up without the job attached. I mean, come on.
So yeah, women's rights. I don't want them.
What do you mean? You don't care?
I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything anymore.
I agree to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I literally just want a husband and a nice home, a nice man to take care of me. That's all I want.
Something tells me, guys, that the traditional women who actually want to take care of a man and, look after a dude are not really out here posting TikTok videos saying that they need a man to provide for them. Just a thought that I'd like to throw out there. Many of these women are really just baiting. They're not traditional at all. They just want a dude to pay their bills for nothing in return.
Women are not meant to be working these 40-hour-a-week corporate desk jobs. Okay, if you have gone from your super ambitious, climb the corporate ladder era straight into not even wanting to work at all, if that is you, this is the truth that no one is going to say out loud, and you're probably not going to want to hear this, but the 9-to-5 wasn't built for women, right? We were told to spend our 20s and 30s sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, commuting to an office, asking permission to go on vacation twice a year, waiting 40 years to finally enjoy our lives. And the worst part is that most women, we don't actually hate working. We just hate feeling trapped. We hate knowing that our entire lifestyle literally depends on one paycheck. And we hate choosing between making money and having freedom. That's why you don't need another job. You need what I call a corporate exit fund. Okay? A way to start building income outside of your paycheck so that your job eventually becomes optional. That's exactly what sales did for me.
Leaning on one paycheck is obviously going to be more difficult than leaning on two. She frames it as something done to women when in reality, guys, this is exactly what women wanted. They wanted to be strong and independent. They wanted to work their own jobs and have their careers and not need a man. And here we are, guys. You have a huge amount of modern women who are single and who have to pay their own bills. Congratulations all around. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.